So I wanted to do something a little different. No snarky Appalachian rebuttals to anything going on in the dystopic world we're in. Just share an experience with you. See, I had to put it in there anyway, didn't I? I had a dream, not before last, and it was of this dog, and he had probably the markings somewhat kind of like a husky, which, I mean, that's my dog I had for 17 years was a husky. Okay, I see a sentimental thing there. But more colored like a German Shepherd, kind of more built like a German Shepherd, skinnier snout than a husky. Just definitely looked like a mix. I didn't know for sure in the dream that it was an absolute mix of those two breeds, but that's kind of what I thought of. But he was a sweet dog, not overly nice or anything, but not mean or anything like that. But I had encountered him on a creek bank, and it seemed like it was close to where I am, somewhere in my neighborhood, but not on my property. But I guess I found him. I don't know. The dream is just mainly just featuring the dog and what I'm going to tell you what his plight was. But he was not aggressive at all towards me, nothing like that in the dream. I just feel that I was standing on a road, and I looked down off of the edge of the road. There was a bank, and it went down to a creek, so it was a creek bank, kind of, probably 10 or 12 foot down, not a steep drop, but not shallow either. And he was standing down there, and his front paws were in a cardboard box. But that was all, just his front paws. He wasn't in pain, he wasn't crying in the dream, he just seemed to be his face was looking at me like, hey, would you mind giving me a hand here and helping me get my feet out of this box? It's kind of how he was looking at me. And it was just his front feet. And I do remember, it was I don't know, I didn't, remember, walking down the bank and opening up the box or anything like that. But it was I saw him, I see him in that vision, and then it's almost like it goes into a camera angle, and it zooms in on the box, and it was I just took my hand and opened the box, just one side, enough for him to be able to get out on his own. But I don't remember him getting out either. He was still in the box. And then the dream was over. And then so last night, I have not slept well for 2-3 nights in a row, but I got so much going on right now. Anyway, that's beside the point. I went to sleep thinking of the dream of him. And it's happened again. So 2 nights in a row, I dreamed of this mostly brown dog, brown, black, and gray mixture. Kind of marked like a husky, but colors more like a shepherd, and features a little more like a shepherd, but you could definitely tell it was a mix. Standing on a creek bank, looking at me in the eyes, asking for help, with his 2 front feet in a cardboard box. So, anybody got any input on that, I'd love to hear it. Much love.